You're probably sitting there, alone in your room, staring into the dark corners of the internet, maybe with the familiar hum of Netflix in the background. Or perhaps you're on the couch, your phone a silent sentinel that faithfully beams the harsh light of social media into your eyes. It's comfortable, but it's a bit lonely, isn't it? It's like you're on this journey and there's nobody else, not in the way you need them to be. Think about it for a moment. Picture it almost like a highway. Imagine that you're the only one driving down it, while everyone you know, everyone you've interacted with, they're all following their own lanes. They look happy, they look content, they look like they know where they're going. And here you are, in your lane, blinking at the tail lights fading into the horizon ahead. The road feels too quiet, a little too empty. There's a story I remember from when I was younger. It was one of those hot, lazy afternoons that seemed to stretch on forever. I found myself sitting at the water's edge, looking across the seemingly endless ocean. The waves crashed into the shore, echoing my own crashing thoughts. It was one of those moments when you feel so infinitely small and incredibly alone in the face of something so vast. It was overwhelming. But then, something unexpected happened. A single seagull landed nearby. It wasn't doing anything special. Just being a seagull, I guess. In that small, insignificant moment, I was no longer alone. Silly, right? But it was a comforting thought that stayed with me. Sometimes we forget that even when we feel isolated, we're all living under the same sky, breathing the same air, experiencing the world together. We forget that each of us is having our own experience, feeling our own feelings. But that doesn't mean we are alone. It just means our journeys are different. What if, instead of seeing it as a lonely journey, you started seeing it as your unique path? Your own personal adventure. Yes, it can be scary, like setting foot into the unknown. But it can also be exciting. Each moment, every decision, every twist and turn is a chance to discover something new about yourself. It doesn't mean that you're alone. It means you're on a journey of self-discovery, charting your own course in the world. Just remember, being alone in your journey doesn't mean you're isolated. You're simply floating on your own current, making your own path, and creating your own story. What you're feeling is not loneliness. It's a chance to understand yourself better, to find out what you really want, to get to know who you truly are. So maybe next time you find yourself alone in your room or standing by the water's edge, remember this. It's your journey, it's your story, and it's okay to have your own lane. It's okay to be alone, because you're not really alone. You're part of this big, beautiful, confusing world. And while the journey may get lonely, it is in those quiet moments that you find yourself. And maybe, just maybe, that's not as lonely as it seems. We are all in this vast ocean of life together, just struggling, surviving, and succeeding in our own ways. That's the beauty of the journey.